Hello, this is Tina with Content Creators Club. So excited to, excuse me, so excited to walk into today's content on how business can be fun again, but really talk about those wishful moments that could eventually be your reality. So, if you haven't already joined Content Creators Club, definitely go ahead and sign up with the link in the description below. But without further ado, I help creators like you build leveraged and profitable content businesses without relying on social media. So, if you're tired of the algorithm, welcome to my corner of the internet. So let's kind of get into the irony of what most people talk about in business. But 6 years ago, I had this business motivation. I think this is kind of where a lot of people start when they think about entrepreneurship. I swear to God, I've seen so many Reddit posts of like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur. But majority of the time, the motivation of starting a business comes from, myths, not myths, but like ideas. I would say philosophies more than anything. The idea of having freedom, the idea of having passive income, the idea of having a business that runs without you. Everything that like the random guru and their mom tells you that is possible. And the interesting thing is that I invested in the gurus. I invested in what they said, and I, was sold on those motivations, sold on those ideas. But I kind of realized some hypocrisy a little bit in those statements or in those ideologies that they try to sell you because, in order for you to get freedom, you first had to be slave to an algorithm and continue to grow your audience every single day, right? You have to send all the DMs. You have to post every single day. You have to comment on every single post. And it just feels inauthentic. And it just doesn't really feel like it's free because you're trading time out for now being online 24/7. In order for you to get passive income, you first had to convince all your clients on this internet, on all these posts that you're posting on, to hop on a call with you. And then, it could be an intro call, but it's actually end up being in disguise as a sales call, right? And, that was the way for you to first get passive income is you first need to do something like these back-to-back sales calls. In order for you to get a business that actually runs without you, you had to have 5+ virtual assistants that you need to manage on speed dial and hope they don't break anything because honestly, running a team is a lot of work. I ran a team of VAs and I came from that world. It's not a fun world at times, right? Because there's a lot of training involved. And then if people leave, there's more training involved. It's just the turnover. And then sometimes the skill level is not there. And, you really hope to God that they don't break anything in the process. And I realized that I was sold a lie because all those things that they tell you of having freedom, passive income, a business that runs without you, it's not the reality of most businesses when you actually look like that. And it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me for a long time. There are times where I could actually wish that I could step away from the business and not have to check my email 5 times a day and make sure that nothing broke in the process. I wish I could have that at that point in time when I was in that phase of business. And I wish, I didn't have to cancel family dinners so that I could take that sales call with a client that didn't close. There were definitely times where I wasn't present with my partner on date nights because I was so in my head with the business that it didn't feel like I was actually in a relationship, but the only relationship that I was in with my business. And then you kind of question to yourself of like, what the fuck did you sign up for? Like what you signed up for doesn't seem to be the reality that you were actually hoping for, right? I kind of like wanted to be funny with this, but like, did you sign up for maybe like a prison, maybe voluntarily? I don't know. Maybe it's a little extreme, but sometimes it kind of feels that way when you feel like you're in this business every single day. And so after hitting burnout, not once, but my second time around, I kind of said, fuck this. Like, I can't do this anymore. And a couple months later, that fuck it turned into a fuck yeah moment because what I've realized in order for you to make business fun again, you actually need to focus on two key shifts. The two key shifts that you need to work on is leverage plus focusing on return on time. You need both in order to go from a burned out creator to a leverage creator because being a leverage creator is it's not just about making money. It's about how you make your money. Are you making your money in a way where you're actually sleeping and you actually have sales notifications? Or are you making your money in a way where you have to hop on calls and have client revenue? That's not the way that I personally like to make money. And so being a leverage creator focuses on driving more output with less input, meaning than you get more out than what you put in. And so it also means investing in strategies that prioritize the highest return on time. I'm so sick and tired of hearing these new trends, these new strategies of like, oh, you need to join Blue Sky, you need to join like Substack, and you need to post every single day. Like, fuck that. It's way too much work. And the next thing that I want to say is that being a leverage creator also focuses on building profit, not just revenue, right? I've definitely seen businesses where people are bringing in $10,000 a month, and yeah, they hit the 10K a month, but their expenses are actually $12,000 a month. What's the point in that, right? And so, my last but definitely important thing is being timeless rather than trendy. Being a timeless creator is meaning in a way where it doesn't matter what time you show up, where you show up, any of those things, you are still relevant, but more than anything, you still have a business that's sustainable and that thrives with or without your presence. So, again, tomorrow I'm making my first invitation to join me in turning your content business into a leverage creator business. I only have 3 spots for, people actually doing this and me actually helping you do that. So tomorrow I'm actually going to make the invitation to over 3,000 people on my list, and whoever gets it first is the one who gets it. But if you want to skip the line, definitely reply with the word details and I'll send you a personal invitation. It's your choice, but I will also say one key thing about leverage creators is that they know when to take action. And so if this is the right fit for you, because I'm a big believer in you making empowered decisions, reply details and I'll send you more information on becoming a leverage creator today. So, with that being said, I'll see you in tomorrow's invitation. I'll see you then. Bye.